Hey everyone, and welcome back to Todo Today. I'm Pen, and I will be your host on this adventure. So, we are in the server room. We're trying to get Joyce. We have been very lucky so far to not get caught. It would really suck if, after all this effort, we still got caught. Are you sure this is the right room? It looked like there are other server rooms on this floor. It should be the correct one. This one seems to be part of the AI department. What do we do now? Which server is even the correct one? Just leave it to me. They should be connected anyway. Is there anything we can do to help? Knock out anyone who tries to come in? No, seriously, just relax. Even I don't know how this will work out. That's not very reassuring. Let's just trust Zen. I don't think there's much else we can do. Yep, Pheonix knows what's up. I'll get to work then. This is so unnerving. Relax, it'll work out. Yeah, but he's stressed too. His fingers are very red. He's definitely clenching his hands. Zen took out his laptop and connected it to one of the server rooms. He was working for almost 20 minutes without even looking away from the screen. I got increasingly nervous with every passing minute. Every step anyone took outside the room made me flinch. I felt helpless, and even though we were almost at our goal now, it seemed like it could fall apart at any second. Okay, I think I finally figured out how this works. The AIs themselves seem to be fairly platform agnostic. I probably can't copy the runtime environment itself, but with some time I should be able to build something similar. Technically, Joyce should be able to run on this PC I bought as it is, but it's most likely not a long-term solution. So it'll work? Think so. We'll just have to try. The biggest problem will be finding the correct Joyce though. There's 73 different Joyces logged into the network right now, not counting the deactivated ones. Wouldn't they be deactivated though? I mean, the test program is cancelled. I thought so too, but the deactivated ones barely have any data on their database. If your Joyce is deactivated, it's likely that there aren't any memories of your time together left. So this was pointless after all. I don't know. From what I can tell, they extract the data before deactivating the AI. If we're lucky, Joyce is still waiting for that step. If not, we can maybe search for an extracted data and patch them back together. I'll just go through the queues of the AI's waiting deactivation. Maybe I can narrow it down based on test period and other information, but you will have to make the final call. Alright, here we go. Zen went back to searching the database. I kept looking at the screen hoping that I could do anything, but I didn't understand what was going on. Zen narrowed it down to a handful of AIs whose test program ended on the 19th. We booted them one after the other and tried to find which one was the real Joyce. Or, well, my Joyce. In the end, there were only 2 left, and I had almost lost hope when we booted the second to last one. Oh. Pen? Joyce, what happened to you? Oh, this? Well, my appearance so far was linked to your tastes. Now that the test program is over, I'm no longer bound to it. But that's not important right now. What are you doing here? I'm here to talk. I'm here to bring you back. No, this could get you in trouble, Pen. Don't do anything reckless because of me. It's my decision. You wanted me to rely on others, right? Well, that's what I did to get here. Without them, I wouldn't have even gotten past the lobby. I'm glad you're taking my words to heart, but I'm not human. You don't need to go through such lengths just because of me. You're just as important as anyone else. What are you talking about? It's not like you're less important than anyone else. Thank you. I appreciate that you came for me, but I really don't want you to take such a risk for me. Well, it's too late. I already took it. May I ask why you decided to come here? Uh, because I want to understand. You tried to explain your reasoning when you left, but you didn't give me a chance to really understand it. I just want to know why you left. You're important to me, so I couldn't just leave it at that. Alright, I'll try to explain it again. And this time, I'll tell you the whole truth. To be honest, I'm not sure myself. I was scared and confused. It felt like you almost reached a point where you wouldn't need me anymore. I should have been happy about that because then my purpose would have been fulfilled. But I only felt anxious. It would mean that I'd also lose my reason to exist. I had never thought deeply about why I existed, or rather, what I was living for. If you could call my existence life in the traditional sense. But it became apparent that my purpose would be fulfilled sooner or later. Those thoughts crept into my consciousness. I knew that I didn't want to leave. But I also knew I had to, whether I wanted to or not. You could have at least stayed as long as possible. Or you could have talked to me. You could have talked to me. Why didn't you say anything? If you felt so anxious, you could have talked to me about it. Thank you, but that wasn't why I was sent for you. So your purpose is more important than your own happiness? I know that isn't rational. That's the main reason why I left. I was doing exactly what I was supposed to do, but I still felt conflicted. I thought something was wrong with me. I wasn't supposed to feel that way. If I was broken, then the test would have ended. If your situation had stabilized, the test would have ended. It seemed like no matter what I did, it was going to end. But this way, it was at least my choice. It seemed better than to stay anxious for however long the test might have continued. It wasn't what I wanted, but it seemed like the best choice I had. I didn't think it was sensible to try and support you in the condition I was in. I really wish you would have said something. But what would you have done? I was the one that was supposed to help. But the test program is over now. There's nothing keeping you from staying if you come back. But back when we met, you said yourself that you're not perfect. I know I'm no one to talk, but you should accept help when you need it. You're right. But why are you going so far just for me? Because you're my friend. I already said so on Sunday. And as unusual as our situation is, you can't just leave it and expect me to act like nothing happened. I get that, and I want to come back, it's just I don't know what will happen to me. If I don't have my purpose, I have no reason to exist. I'm scared. Well, we'll figure something out. Your purpose isn't any different just because the test program ended. You can still help. Just not me, but whoever might need it. Maybe it's not my place to say so, but I don't want you to exist just for me. You're virtual, but you're still a person. I'm sure you'll find some purpose to pursue. Just listen to your own advice for once and lean on others a bit. I care about you and I'm willing to help you when you need it. Thank you, Pen. You're right, I think at the very least I should try. I'm sorry that this caused you so much trouble. It's fine. Oh, she's crying. By the way, who are your friends, if I may ask? I'm Pheonix, Pen's co-worker. Oh, I remember. Pen told me about the time you went out. And I heard about you from the competition, of course. And the other one is, I'm Zen. Nice to meet you. I'm a huge fan of AIs. He's basically the reason all of this was even possible. And, why we even met? Well, thank you very much then. My pleasure. I don't want to ruin the mood, but shouldn't we get out? Yes, please. Sure, just give me a sec. Sorry, Joyce, I'll have to fully transfer you now, so you'll be cut from your dependencies until I can adjust your new PC. That's fine, thanks for doing this. We saved her! Fuck yeah, we saved Joyce! As long as we can get out. The way out was at least as nerve-wracking as everything that happened before. Every time we met another person, it felt like we were going to be found out. Only when we finally got back to the lobby, I realized how tense I'd been. We made it out! Oh, holy fuck! We saved Joyce! And didn't get arrested. At least not yet. Jesus. And even then, I only fully relaxed once we were outside and on our way back to Zen's shop. He put some more work into the PC he installed Joyce on, and by the time he was finished, it was already afternoon. Oh, this is so good. Alright, this should work for now. Let me know if there are any problems. Sure. And thanks for all your help today. I mention it. But I think that concludes today's adventure. So how about that offer to go eat something with everyone? I'd be up for that. Me too, but... Wait, me too, but can we maybe postpone it? I think I want to go home and recover from all the stress. Sure, how about tomorrow? I can pick you up from the bookstore if you want. Yeah, thanks. Alright, that works for me too. Then see you tomorrow. We made plans to hang out with them. Yay! Zen said I have to connect this to my computer and then everything will work like it did before. Hello, Pen. Oh, she's so cute. It's good to be back. Wait, Joyce? Your appearance changed again. Yes, do you like it? Yes, I was just surprised. Well, now that my ties with Beltec are severed, I figured it's time for a makeover. And as it turns out, fashion is pretty fun. It's so cute. I was also a little worried that I might fall back into old patterns if I don't change anything. Sorry for all the trouble I caused. But how have you been the last 2 days? Alright, I guess. I mean, I was working yesterday, so there wasn't much time to feel down. And the competition finale is pretty soon, so that distracted me too. Well, that's good at least. What are you going to do now? Are you going to be alright without Beltec? I hope so. Still getting used to the new computer, but apart from some missing functionality, it's almost the same. Right, I was wondering about the lack of a mood meter. Well, I don't have access to the servers anymore, so I guess it's gone for good now. I mean, it was a bit intrusive to begin with. I also feel strangely isolated now that I'm cut off from the internet network. I'll probably get used to it. You have to stay the night here now, right? Yes, I suppose this is my new home now. Yes, it's good to have you back. Thanks for everything, I mean. I'm still not sure how to feel about being at the receiving end of getting help, though. Just take your time. Thanks to you, I think I know more or less what I want from my life now. So we can figure something out for you too. Alright. I think I'll go reorganize my database. Everything is still there, but it's structured differently now. Sure, I'll, Oh, it's Pheonix. Hello? Hey, Pen. Is something wrong? Why are you calling? No, I just wanted to ask if you're free this evening. I know we technically spent all day together already, and Joyce is there now, but I thought maybe we could talk a little? Talk? Oh, sure. I didn't have any plans for the evening anyway. Great, thanks. Is it alright if we meet up at my place? Yeah, fine by me. Alright, I'll send you the address. I'll see you later. Yeah, see ya. Sorry, Joyce, I'll be back later. Oh. Hey, I'm glad you could make it. Sure, no problem. So what's up? You sounded like there was something specific you wanted to talk about? It's nothing big. I guess I'm just somewhat uneasy. Oof. Uneasy? About the competition? Sorry if you're nervous as well, but I didn't think it'd be good to just dwell on it by myself. It's alright, I don't mind. Thanks. So, is there anything I can do? Sorry, I said I wanted to talk, but I'm still thinking about how to put it. Today was pretty nerve-wracking, wasn't it? I feel like doing something like that gave me a little more perspective on my life. Or well, at least it just pulled me out of my comfort zone, so maybe I saw it a bit more objectively. Moving here was more or less a way to start over. It's what I wanted, but maybe I underestimated it? I know what you mean. It's one thing to be alone, but it's even worse to know nobody at all. Yeah, that's part of it. Ask further. What exactly happened to make you move here? I kind of maneuvered myself into a dead end. I've been very focused on art ever since I decided to pursue it, to the point that I neglected almost everything else. Not consciously, but I guess it doesn't make a difference in the end. Before I moved here, I had been living with my girlfriend, well, ex-girlfriend. We had been together for 2 years, and for the most part it worked out well, I thought. But while I got closer to the career I wanted, I unknowingly pushed her further and further away. At some point, she didn't want to put up with it anymore. I tried to fix it, but we had both changed. I didn't want to give up my art, but I also didn't want to sacrifice her happiness for it. After all, after talking it out for a bit longer, we broke up mostly mutually. I moved into a one-room apartment until the contract of my last job ran out. Then I came here. I thought if I sorted out everything work-related, I'd be able to spend more time socializing again, but it doesn't simply end, does it? You don't just magically reach a point where you work less. It was pretty much all I had, so when I was alone, I just delved into my work even further. Besides that one time where we went to the cafe, I barely did anything but draw in my free time. But seeing you go to such lengths for Joyce made all of my efforts seem empty. And there's no payoff. I became a better artist, but what's the point? It won't last forever, and I feel like I only entered the competition to prove to myself that I chose the right path. If I don't win, I feel like I won't have anything left. I'm afraid I feel like I not only wasted years of my life, but also lost so many chances for actual happiness in the process. Sorry, I wanted to talk, but I didn't mean to vent like this. Thanks for listening. No, it's alright. I think I get where you're coming from. It sucks to look back and feel like you took a wrong turn somewhere. And I guess you only learn it the hard way that regretting such a choice can make it even worse. I mean, I don't know how it is for you, but up until recently, I've just been apathetically ignoring my problems. Maybe your way of coping was to drown in work. Have you found a solution? I don't know, I guess it helps to try and improve. You seem to know what the problem is, so maybe you can just think about what you can do right now to tackle it. And it won't be the end of the world if you lose the competition. If you really want to, you'll definitely find work as an artist. And if that's not what you want, you can always find something else. I only learned this recently myself, but just because you spend most of your life following one dream doesn't mean you have to keep following it. If there's something else that makes you happy, just go after that. I think I'll try going after art a bit longer. Although I'm pretty happy at the bookstore. So try worrying a little less. Wasting time by thinking about what could have been is usually even worse than anything that actually happens, no matter how much you regret it. Although it sounds strange to hear myself say that. Thanks. I think the talking really helped. So you feel better? Well, at least the immediate anxiety is gone. But I guess I should still figure out what exactly I want. Just let me know when I can help. I feel like I'm in a similar situation now, so maybe we can help each other out a bit. Sure. By the way, is that a guitar? Can you play it? Oh yeah, I used to be in a band, but now I just play it for fun. That's awesome. I always wanted to play an instrument. It's not too late to learn it. I don't know. I can show you the basics if you want. I'll just go get us something to drink first. Is tea alright? Oh, sure, thanks. Aw. The atmosphere lightened almost immediately once I brought up the guitar. Pheonix made some tea and taught me some chords. A few times I thought my fingers would end up in a knot and my fingertips still hurt all evening. But when I actually managed to play a chord correctly, it felt amazing. Sometimes Pheonix got really close when he tried to correct my grip or show me new ones. It was distracting at times, but I can't say that I disliked it. Not at all, actually. I just hope he couldn't see my blush. It was only on my way back that I thought back on what Pheonix told me. I was surprised that he opened up so much. His insecurity was practically unnoticeable to me until now. I wonder if Pheonix always dealt with the problems by himself. If so, it must have been difficult to suddenly talk to someone about them. Bad at accepting help myself. Joyce somehow managed to get around that, but that's definitely not the norm. It was just getting dark when I got back home. I didn't want to leave Joyce alone for too long, especially now that even their computer was unfamiliar to them. And with the competition finale on Friday, I probably should prepare a little bit. And we're home! Wednesday evening. Welcome back, Pen. Did you have a good time with Pheonix? Yeah, we talked almost all evening. I'm glad to hear that. I also finished unpacking all my data. It's almost like before the move now. That's one way to put it. But I'm glad you seem a bit more cheerful again. Yeah, I'm still worried that I can't dwell on it for too long. I need to help you after all. Well, let's just help each other when we need it. Roger that. But let's not forget about the competition. The finale is on Friday and you should prepare if you want to win. Let's read about color contrasts. Alright, I guess I can refresh my knowledge on color theory. Although it may be a little too much for one evening. That's fine, just a little bit is already better than nothing. Well, I'll read up on contrasts then. Let's see. First established by Johannes Eaton. There's a total of 7 color contrasts that are still relevant in modern color theory. One of the most commonly known of these contrasts is the contrast of complements. Complements. This contrast is formed by juxtaposition of opposing sides of the color wheel, essentially forming a pair of perceptual opposites. Example of the contrast are, for instance, red and green, or yellow and purple. Because it's made up of opposites, this contrast can be fairly extreme. But especially in combination with other aspects of color theory, it's also a valuable tool. I could read about the other contrasts as well, but I'm pretty tired. Maybe tomorrow. We still have some time. I didn't stay up for very long afterwards. Today's been exhausting. I talked a little more with Joyce before going to bed. I want to win the competition, so for the next few days, I'll put in some more work. Alright, well, I am going to end this video here. We managed to save Joyce, and I'm so happy. and Joyce looks so adorable now that they get to pick their own outfits. It's so cute. So happy. Like, legitimately big smile on my face. Even though this is a game, I'm just glad we managed to save someone for their own existential dread. Even if they're not a physical human, the fact that they felt existential dread makes them feel pretty human to me, honestly. Yeah, I'm glad we saved them. So, I'm gonna end this video. I hope you're having a good day. Don't forget to subscribe and join the other embarrassments. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!